Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Speed Build Sunday. And oh my gosh, this house was a monster to make. Alright, so if you guys are watching my 100 Baby Challenge series, either on Twitch live, which, you know, y'all should do, watch me live, it's awesome, it's lots of fun, if I say so myself. And it just, so, what was I going to say? I completely forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so if you've been watching my 100 Baby Challenge, you will know that I'm getting near the end, and I've been wanting to make a new house, because I like to change up the houses after every legacy. Legacy? Okay. And so basically what I have done is I started making the house because I wasn't sure how long it would take for me to actually build it. 5 hours apparently is all it took. Is all it took. But yeah, so I was building this as a live stream. As you can see, I have the chat on, and this house, it's huge, as you can see. So there is 8 bedrooms. So at the back here, you can see me working on it right now, is the master bedroom. And it has, of course, a ensuite, as well as a nice big walk-in closet. Oh, I love it. I want a room like that. And then there's also 7 other rooms for the children in the future. They're all relatively small. So at the moment, you'll stay at the end. They only have a crib, or no, what do they have? Bassinet. Bassinet? Is that the right word? I don't know. But they have like the toddler bed and the baby bed. So that's all they have right now. And oh, I hate how I did the roofing for this. If there's anything I could change, I would honestly go back in and change the roofing. I might actually do that. Before we actually start playing in it or something, because I hate the roof. Ugh, I hate it. Anyway. But, yeah. So, we have this house. So yeah, the master bedroom, and then 7 other bedrooms. The ensuite, walk-in closet, and then was it 1, 2, 3 other bathrooms for the kids to use. And then that's kind of like all on the left side of the house. So when you come right in, there's 2 rooms to either side. One has a sort of photo studio setup, and that will be for once we have, you know, the kids have become young adults and we move them out. The oh yeah, that was me getting upset with the door. And so the mom will take a picture with the kids, and then, you know, we have them move out. And I'm actually using the newest stuff pack, which I cannot pronounce. If anyone would like to leave in the just comments below how to pronounce it, that would be great. But it's basically like the photo studio one and things like that. So it has the tripod with the camera, and then the I won't call it a green screen, but it's just the backdrop. That's what it's called. With the backdrop and you know, the likes, you'll see it. And then the room to the other side is basically just a skill building area. It has a violin, a guitar, a desk with a computer, a easel, and it has one of those empathy bears. So it's pretty cool. And then right in front, like when you walk in, there's this big room with a sliding door at the back, and that just has like a bunch of toys for the kids. It'll have it's basically just a playroom, so I'm happy with that. And then continue over a bit more. The really skinny room, you can see. Oh yeah, that's me checking the price of the house. So the really skinny room there, that's sort of like a pantry. I did something really interesting with that. I was trying up some new stuff, so I'm happy with that. And then of course we have the kitchen. And And then sort of that front area, like this little L-shaped area, it's a sort of family room and sitting room, and you know, it's just like a place for them to get together kind of deal. In the back is a dining area. It's in the original one, it was a breakfast nook, and where I have the playroom is the actual dining room. But I've noticed that if the table is too far from the fridge, they actually won't sit at it. They will just stand in front of the fridge. Does anyone else have that problem? So I wanted to keep the table as close to the kitchen as I possibly could. There you see the layout. So yeah, none of this is from my own brain. Like, some of it I had to rearrange so it would fit in The Sims. But other than that, it is from a known house plan. Yeah, and then, so that back area with the other sliding door is the dining room, breakfast nook, whatever you want to call it. And then next to it is a powder room, or two-piece bathroom. I don't understand the difference between a powder room and a two-piece bathroom. Probably why I'm not an architect or a designer or anything like that. But yeah, so we have that, and then further on is a sort of mud room, and we have this little, like, area to get to it. And then that room right at the end there that has the red walls is basically a home theater. I will deck it out like a home theater, and it's probably my favorite room of this whole place. And then, so this is getting near the end of the first room. I did this in 2 parts. That's how I know this is a 5-hour, because of how long it took me to stream it. But yeah, so I'm just checking out some of the different houses. I had to put in the Sakura tree because, my favorite flower. And yeah, so that is basically the house. I'll probably add more to it once we actually start getting going and everything. But I think it's actually a pretty nice house. It's very big. It's 1 floor, which is what I was really looking for in a house. So I'm happy with that. And yeah, so now we are on to the second part with a white flash on the screen. Was basically whenever I go into objects by function, for some strange reason, it freezes the game every time. It doesn't matter if I'm streaming or playing alone, it does that. So I think it's just I have a lot of stuff, and not just from packs and stuff, I also have custom content. So yeah. By the way, a lot of the stuff you're seeing in the kitchen, you might be wondering where on earth did it come from. This is all custom content. There was an actual pack, or a stuff pack that came out from a from like fans of the series, and they made this kitchen stuff pack. If you look for it, I'll just link it down below if you guys are interested in it. It has some amazing stuff. Pretty much everything you'll see me using in the kitchen is from that pack. I think the only thing that isn't would actually be the alarm over the stove, because I think I've tried to stick very close to the whole kitchen pack being used, and I love it. So yeah, I believe this also came with the kitchen stuff pack, which, by the way, it's kitchen, but there's no tea in it. It's a big joke, and I explained it in the live stream, which, if you want, it is available on my Twitch page if you want to watch it. I don't know if there's sound or not. I was playing some music in the background, so might be muted at some spots, not sure. But yeah, and of course some custom chairs, and this is what I was doing with the movie theater room. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Although, yeah, I found there was a bar, and it was just like, oh, that works perfectly there, instead of like having the other counter there, so I put that in. And that's me checking out the home theater. Yeah, so there were some interesting stories that I talked about while I was doing this. I honestly can't think of them. I was doing it. I started this last Friday, so obviously there was some stuff that happened over during my week off. Did I say last Friday? Yeah, I did. But, yeah, in case you guys don't watch any of my live streams, which you really should, they're fun, and I love seeing new people there, and if you become a regular there, then that is even better. But yeah, so, one of the things that had happened earlier, well, actually it would have been last week, the 22nd, I had gone back to class, and we were talking about eating disorders in class. And for some bizarre reason, throughout the whole class, all my mind can think of was this video that Crypt TV had put out. It was, oh shoot, I can't think of it. It's Miss Auntie? No, it's not Miss Auntie. Oh, I don't know, but it's like Prim and Proper, and I was talking to my professor about the video, and I even sent it to her. And I was sort of wondering, like, you know, does it deal with, like, anorexia, body dysmorphia, things like that? Because, I mean, I'll link it down below, but, you know, it is from a horror channel. They do short, scary videos, movies, things like that. So, just word to the warning. But I, you know, sent it to her, and I was really interested to see if, you know, this was something that like we were talking about, you know, could representing disorders like this actually maybe help in the future for, you know, destigmatizing the idea that, you know, these mental illnesses are, you know, not real. Like, they're very real. So, we were talking about that, and I really liked it because I don't normally get to have these conversations with my professor. I'm usually too nervous to speak with them. Even though all my professors are really nice, and oh, I love them all. But, oh yeah, so this is the, playroom. I actually have a fourth one that's fifth one, I should say, that's custom content, but I didn't put it in just because of how nicely the four fit there. Oh yeah, and I was talking about how annoyingly big the doll houses are. But yeah, so, I was really glad to talk to my professor about that, and just overall how much, you know, that video could, you know, maybe taking these ideas could help people in the future kind of deal. Oh yeah, and this is what I was talking about with the room with the, backdrop in it. And so I have that there and everything just so that, it, you know, could work better in the future. Yeah, so, that was Tuesday. Wednesday, nothing really happened. I think, oh, Wednesday, that's it. Wednesday was the day I found out that I'm moving rooms. Again. I think I talked about this on Thursday, but I'll tell you guys again. I'm moving from the basement apartment upstairs because, my cousin's friend needs a place, so he's going to be moving down here. And I don't really know the guy, so I don't feel comfortable living with a guy I don't know. I mean, it could be a girl I didn't know, but it's, yeah. Anyway, so I'm moving rooms again. I still need to finish packing up all my stuff. Most of it's packed. I think it's just, like, the small knick-knack stuff. Like, there's some stuff on this little hanger unit I have that I might actually leave down here for the guy to have. And then the stuff on my walls is pretty much all I have to do. Reminds me of just a couple of months ago, what was it, April? Yeah, April, when I had to move from my previous room to the one my cousin was in, so, I'm downsizing in rooms. I honestly think this room is just way too big for me. But, yeah. So I'm getting a new room. I found that out on, Wednesday, so that's awesome. Moving rooms, having to pack up everything. I'm super tired. But, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, it's like, I literally just turned 10 o'clock for me, so that's awesome. I actually got out of bed at a decent time today. I'm trying to force myself out of bed because next semester, from January to April, I have 2 classes a week that are at 8 a.m. And can I just say I don't like that? I don't like that. Funny enough, next semester, I have like a 4-day weekend. Because I only have classes Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I basically get Saturday to Tuesday off. And that's gonna be awesome. And then I think Wednesday I have like an hour and a half class at like 12:40. Because we start at like 10 minutes after the hour. And then so that's Wednesday. Thursday I have a class from like 8 to 11. And I think my next one is like 3:40 to 5 or something like that. So I might see if my cousin will let me stay over at her place between there. If not, I'll just hang out in the Charles Street building. But yeah, so next semester's gotta be fun. But yeah, so there's that, and that's just me talking about the one person there, Dark Unicorn. She didn't fully understand the 100 baby challenge, so I was explaining what I was doing with her, with it to her, and that's how she understood it. And there's me putting up curtains. Curtains have been something I don't do a lot, I've noticed. Lots of custom content in this house I'm seeing. Very cool, very cool. And, yeah, so something happened Friday. I had to write midterm. Oh, yeah. I wrote a midterm on Friday. I was not ready for it. I think I did better on it than I originally thought I would. Though I very much doubt I'm going to get the 75 I'm hoping for, which is fine. It's my own fault for zoning out of class in that one so often. But, yeah. I don't know, there's another story I was talking about on Friday, and I completely forgot what it was, but oh well. But yeah, so right now I'm just sort of going through all of the debugged items, because I had originally put in the cheat to unlock all of it, and then I realized that I never actually used any of it, so yeah. But yeah, no, my week has been interesting. Actually, it's Saturday for me today right now. And tonight I'm going to a writers meetup for NaNoWriMo next month, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah. Oh, also, by the time this video's gone up, my videos for Hector and Unheard would have gone up. If you guys don't watch some of my other stuff, like my Hopa games or the quote-unquote scary games that I post, definitely check them out. I think they're good. But, yeah, that looks like the end of the build, and I hope you all have enjoyed this, house and speed build that I haven't done in a long time. Anyway, guys, I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button, and if you've not already, please hit that subscribe button and notification button to stay up to date with all the videos that I post, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Oh, no.